रेटिंग की ऐसी कर दी मेरे दोस्त ने। अब हम करेंगे वापस पुश। ये बंदा पक्का CMF को उधर डालेगा। वही हुआ।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique to him, Daniel van Belten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was, and to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Kukçu, over to the left, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Yaya Toure. Bonucci. Good play on the left-hand side here. Picked out brilliantly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got away. Serginho. Played in. Toure tries to clear. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Alonso. Xabi Alonso going full tilt down the left. And that has been cleared. Cannavaro. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Cannavaro भी आ रहा है उसका आगे देखो किस्मत.
Cannavaro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
मेरे दोस्त ने पता नहीं क्या किया साला आईडी में.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety.
हेडर खाऊंगा मैं अब और कुछ नहीं. गंदा सा हेडर पड़ेगा मेरे को.
It's their second corner of the game.
ये और पहुंच गया.
Back off the post. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Tries to play it through. Goes long and straight. Pinches it off him. And here's Messi.
यार ये
It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram. Yaya Toure.
फिर इंटरसेप्शन मार.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
अबे यार
Threads one in. Well, that's a little loose. O'Shea. And he's been shifted off it.
भाई गेम हैवी क्यों हुआ है अब.
Serginho's cross.
ये तो मैं भी नहीं करूँगा.
O'Shea. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And this is it's Gerrard! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
ये तो गुस्से गुस्से में मार दिया. क्या करूँ मैं. माथा खराब हो रखा आज.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Aubameyang. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. Serginho's cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
गुस्सा तो आ रहा है साला. मैं भी क्रॉसिंग शुरू कर दूं. 2-3 क्रॉसर तो पड़े आराम से.
Intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break.
Keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times. Substitution on the field. Number 97, Aubameyang. Number
Whistle
20,
goes, and we start the second half.
Number 27,
So the first half brought no goals,
coming on the field. Number 9, Cristiano
and he's picked it up out
Ronaldo.
wide.
Number 21, Bale.
Well, that defending is
Number 23,
unapologetically persistent. It's almost
यार
personal,
अब
and it had to be. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Beckham. Fired deep towards the back post. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dunk promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckham with the cross.
साले ने हटा दिया सर्जिनियो.
Line for a corner.
सर्जिनियो हटा के बेकम डाला है. समझ गया. इसको करना है गोल, ठीक है। रोनाल्डो थक गया। ओके हो गया तेरे ख़त्म, अब साला दिमाग ख़राब हो रहा। और क्या करूँ यार, इतना मूड ख़राब हो रखा मेरा भाई। इतना अच्छा रेटिंग था 2029, धीरे 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 मैं घटता पुश। बैंड बजा के रख दी मेरी। सूट बूट में आया का नहीं है मेरी बैंड बजाने। कोई बात नहीं, होता, दिस इज़ लाइफ। लॉन्ग टाइम नो सी क्रिस भाई। मैं कल लाइव किया था, एक ही लाइव यार कर पाया कल यार, कल मूड ख़राब हो गया था मेरे दोस्त की वजह से। सब मेरी लंका लगा दी मेरे दोस्त ने। सारा सारा मतलब जो कसूर होता है वो मेरे दोस्त का है। मैं लाइव क्यों नहीं किया उसका वजह यही है। और क्या बोलूँ यार, अब ये चला नहीं रहा है, पता नहीं क्या चेंज मार रहा। और क्या होगा तेरे चेंज करने से साला, मैं गुस्से में 2 CB कर दूंगा, फिर कुछ नहीं होगा। खेले यार, हरा दे या तो बस बात खत्म
Substitutions
कर।
taking place.
Corner number 3 coming up.
अब ये क्यों सिलेक्ट हो रहे हैं?
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's loose and there's a Kachu! It's
एक
loose
और
now,
करना
they won't
पड़ेगा।
get it back. Casillas takes a shot. Gerrard can see things others simply cannot.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's found
तो
support out
क्यों?
wide. And the shot's on here. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And late in
मैं
the
क्या
day,
बोलूँ अब?
a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here,
नाचो
Peter.
भाई
That
नाचो।
weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
लाइनअप का बैंड बज गया जब से उसने, तबाही मचाई
More or
मेरी
less
कर्टसी
by
रेटिंग।
himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Kevin De Bruyne. Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his
अब
pace
फिर
and those
भाग गया।
darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Skims one in. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing. And again,
यार
they've gone up against stubborn defending. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
माँ, हे माँ शक्ति दे,
There's some great
गलतियाँ
running
मत
on
करवा
show
यार।
here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Bale. Beckham will
आया
try
क्रॉस।
cutting inside here. Nedved. Son Heung-min. Gerrard. Now, can they get him away? Oh, this is a great position. And the shots! No mistake! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
You score,
And
we
the
score.
trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch. And
He's got goal. And now it's a race for the ball. There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh no, what has happened
बाहर
here?
क्यों बाहर गई?
And this is Bale. De Bruyne. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that will be it. A good watch, really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
भाई 7 लाख का बंदा ऐसे करके जा रहा है मेरी. इतना क्या मैंने कर दिया यार, पाप. सुनो, मेरे फॉर्मेशन को हुआ क्या है इतना, मतलब बंदे भागना चाहते नहीं, कॉर्नर से गोल ही गोल पड़ रहा है, तूफान मचा हुआ है कॉर्नर्स पे. बस फ्रस्ट्रेशन होती है कि मैं क्यों खेल रहा हूँ, क्यों कर रहा हूँ ये सब. थोड़ी फुर्सत भी. कोई टॉप रैंक का प्लेयर आ जाए, मेरी हालत खराब कर. कल वाला सिस्टम करके देखते हैं एक बार.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
फिर गलत पास.
As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he
Goes for the shot! Quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi's cross. Cleared away. Oh, super ball. He's going for goal. It's bounced back off the post.
मेरा मोटिवेशन खत्म हो रहा पूरा.
Cruyff.
देख 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 बॉल छोड़ी साले ने।
It's been pretty high tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
साला मेसी की फिनिशिंग मैंने
The keeper has
97 की
reacted
हुई है,
superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he?
फिर भी
That's
हालत
very
खराब है
well
मेसी
played.
की।
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. He's gone for goal.
ओले ओले
In he
ओले,
goes
ये
again.
किस्मत है।
Goal!
अब देख रहे हैं मेरी किस्मत।
Barcelona!
ये देख कौन रहा है मेरे को सही बता दो बस।
Not so much
तू
sophistication
वॉचिंग आ
as
रही है, ये बंदा
doggedness
कौन देख
and
रहा है
sheer
मेरी स्ट्रीम?
bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
ये ले, ध्यान ही नहीं दिया।
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Gerrard. Now, can they get him away? Oh, important
हाँ,
interception.
आजा यार।
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Cruyff. Raul.
क्रिश भाई क्या बोलो यार।
Played into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
अब वो आ गया जाएगा, ये मेरे को ये एक्सपेक्टेड था कि साला ये आ गया जाएगा।
And it's Pedri.
ओले 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 ओले
Now it's
ओले।
Mbappe.
भाई डिफ्लेक्शन से तो मैं गोल खा रहा हूँ यार, पता नहीं हुआ क्या है।
Mosquera calmly anticipates.
रोनाल्डो भाग नहीं रहा, बॉल कैच करना ही नहीं चाहता है।
And here's Mbappe.
ओले ओले ओले,
Looking for
निकला
the run.
निकला राहुल,
Great ball.
कटा गोल।
Chance for a shot.
वाओ, कितना बढ़िया गेम प्ले चल रहा है मेरा, मज़ा आ गया।
In double quick time.
हाँ।
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
अब मारो सालो। इसको जितने गोल मारने मारो, मेरे को किस्मत ही नहीं चल रही है।
Number 9, Johan
So
Cruyff.
time for change.
Coming
And
on the
this one has been on the
field
cards
is
for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball a bit.
Real chance! Sticks it away! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Pedri. That's really well
There will be
manoeuvred.
3 minutes at a
That's a
time.
cute ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Berry. Gerrard. Now it's Nedved. He's found a way past. Little
अब
doubt.
साला गिरा दिया यार, क्रॉस पड़ता, इतना अच्छा क्रॉस था यार।
He's going to have his name taken.
Peter, when you're up against a speedster,
ट्राई
you've
कर
got
रहा
to
हूँ भाई
get to
पूरा।
him early and not let him get into his
अब
stride,
मैं
and
क्या
they're
करूँगा
just not
यार
doing
इसका।
that.
एक्सपेक्टेड था ये
The
पेदरी आ
first
जाएगा इधर।
45 minutes are up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no
ये तो
lack of
ठुक
effort
गया।
or endeavour in the first half.
And we'd like to inform you now
Either
that the
side
latest
holding
travel
back here,
information
it
is
has
currently
been
being
quite a
displayed
half
on the
this.
screen.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose
इसके
again.
पास
They want a
GT
good
नहीं है।
start to the second half.
अभी कमबैक हुआ नहीं है, करते हैं, देखो एक गोल और लेना है।
Cristiano
कैसे भी करके लेना, अगर उसने कर दिया तो मेरा मोटिवेशन ही खत्म हो जाएगा।
Number 13.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
भाई क्या मैन मार्किंग दे रखी है क्या पूरी मेरे
In with the
बंदों को?
challenge. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He won't be happy with that one.
यार
Pedri. Oh, this looks sharp. Now a droll. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
एक्सपेक्टेड था दादा, ये आई एक्सपेक्टेड
What
कि
a
तुम
moment
मुड़ोगे।
for the triple centurion, for one of this team's favourite sons. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch.
यार
And
यहाँ
they're
मेरा
dazed.
टर्न क्यों नहीं हो रहा है?
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Van der Ven cuts it out.
भाई मैं
Pedri. Nedved. He is through here. And this is Messi. Lovely chance.
पटक दिया।
Brought it down.
भाई क्या कमबैक होता है यार, मैं पेनल्टी कैसे स्कोर करूंगा भाई? मारो वीरा को, इसीलिए मैंने आगे लेके आया। रोक लेगा मेरे हिसाब से। और भाई मेसी का सोल्यूशन, भाई मेसी, क्रिश भाई अगर तुम देख रहे हो, मेसी का मतलब ये सेलिब्रेशन है, बाजू वाला वो नहीं होता शादी के अंदर बैट बजाने वाला, दो स्टिक्स से, वो सेलिब्रेशन लगता है मेरे को।
After 74 minutes is number 19, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
भाई वियरा को ऊपर खिलाते ही फायदा हो गया, देखो। वही मैं कह रहा हूँ ना, ये मेसी साला। भाई तुमने देखा वो शुरू में मैंने पोस्ट में मारा, भाई क्या गंदा था यार वो, इतना गंदा ना, इतना गुस्सा आया मेरे को साला में।
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
भाई ये जो मेरी आईडी है ना, इसका पासवर्ड मेरे एक दोस्त के पास भी है,
So we have a break.
वो साला खेल गया।
Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Can he finish?
व्हाट अ गोल!
Tremendous from Gerrard! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
बात ये है कि आईडी उस दोस्त की है,
Sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. He gets big!
लेकिन अब क्या करें यार,
Oh, should have put
मालिक
that
है
away.
वो।
It's a good effort.
मालिक को
You
मना
can
कैसे
sense
करूं?
that they're upping the gears.
मैं उसको
This needs
बोलता
to
हूँ
be
भाई तू
sustained
रुक
now.
जा, पहले एक बार पुश करने दे मेरे को,
Now it's Son
एक
Heung-min.
बार हो जाए ना पूरा।
He's found the way through.
आए हाय,
Nice
डीटी नहीं
looking
हुआ।
ball. And they can counter here. And it's been played through. Nicely
भाई ये
intercepted.
फेरी का कार्ड यार गजब है यार, सच बता रहा हूँ।
Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, played right into his path. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
दोस्त ने भाई पूरी बैंड
That's
बजा
going
दी,
to be a
पूरी।
booking.
Well,
Done.
not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So, power or guile? What's it going to be?
एक ये साली फ्री किक तो जा ही नहीं रही है भाई। वो शुरू में ऐसे वो आता है ना कर्ल बना हुआ, वो साला मैसी पे आ नहीं रहा है। कई बार तो आ जाता, कई बार आता ही नहीं है। अभी सीधा मारने की आ गई।
There will be 5 minutes added time.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Gnabry drives it in. Tries to get it clear.
खत्म ही हो गया अब तो क्या।
And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy.
ओए होए भाई देखो रेटिंग देखो इस बंदे की। अब ये डिवीजन 3000 रेटिंग हुआ।
From today's match is now
साला 4 मार के 2 मार के 4 खा गया। अब वो उसका दिमाग खराब हो रखा है कि साला कैसे खा गया मैं, 4 कैसे खा गया इससे। 2 करके 4 खाना भाई बहुत अपसेट होता है सच में। मेरा क्या अटैकिंग अवेयरनेस है 77, डिफेंसिव है खूब है डिफेंसिव। इसको साला थोड़ा अटैक में करते हैं। वो बढ़ जाएगी ना, हाँ ठीक है। भाई टारगेट है इस आईडी के अंदर अंडर 1000 का बैच लाना। पिछली बार मुझे टारगेट था मेरी आईडी के अंदर अंडर 1000 बैच। इस बार इसमें करना है। एक तो साला स्मार्ट असिस्ट यूज़र भाई बर्बाद करके रखा हुआ है गेम को पूरा। बर्बाद मतलब एकदम ही ख़त्म।
Will you watch India versus Pakistan match today? Is it going to happen today? What time? I don't know if it's like
एक और
after
बढ़िया प्लेयर आ
7:30
गया।
it will be impossible.
काफू आएगा आगे। बुलेट भी ऐसे ऐसे करेगा। ब्रो 150 विंस यू प्ले दिस गेम होल डे। ब्रो 150 में से कितनी बोलूँ यार। विंस ज़्यादा मेरी है, मेरे दोस्त ने तो मेरी लंका लगाई है। बस अब समझ जाओ आप। काम करो भाई। ये लाइनअप मेरे को अच्छा लगता है यार। सेट हो गया ना ये लाइनअप, मज़ा आ जाएगा। ठीक है अब वो लाएगा आगे इधर से प्लेयर एक। अपन क्या करते हैं इस बार, मैन मार्किंग डॉक्टर जॉन ही है ना, हाँ डॉक्टर जॉन। और दूसरी भी मैन मार्किंग डाल देते हैं ऑन काफू। देखी जाएगी जो होगा। गोल खा लिया तो पीछे आएंगे, नहीं खाया और कर दिया तो भी आगे चेक तो करेंगे ना। चेक कर। मैंने काफ़ी खेला है लेकिन ये मेरी ज़्यादा विंस में ही है, ये मान लो। मेरे दोस्त ने तो क्या बोलो यार उसको मैं, यार क्यों, मैं तो उसको बोलता हूँ साले तू क्यों लॉगिन करता है। अब पूरी एक लॉगिन बाकी पड़ा है और 15 दिन बाकी है।
Well, football is of course
उसने लॉगिन
ultimately
मार
just
लिया
a
ना अब
game,
कल,
but for the next 2
और वो भी
hours
मारता
it
सुबह
might
सुबह
not
जल्दी
feel
उठ के।
like that.
Answer today's
The
भाई सुबह सुबह
stadium
उठ के
is full of
मैं बोलता हूँ
noise and
पढ़ ले,
energy.
वो
This
साला
certainly
खेलने लग
matters.
जाता है, हालत ख़राब कर देता है मेरी बाद में।
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
Well, if you ever needed proof that Gareth Bale is a
यार
big
यहाँ
match
किसने
player,
दिया
you only
पास?
need to look back to that famous night in Kiev, Peter.
Quite so. Brought on just after the hour, wasn't he? And
नहीं
within a
नहीं
couple of minutes, he put his team ahead spectacularly. And then he helped himself to another goal late on and put the game out of reach.
Yeah, I remember it well, Peter. I was
काफू
there. I
पीछे
mean,
ही
the
है।
first goal was magnificent, but he got a huge slice of luck with the second. Okay, he struck the ball well enough, but from that distance, you would expect the keeper to deal with it comfortably.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good
Oh boy.
alertness. Messi puts his foot on the gas. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Messi.
थोड़ा हैवी टच कर दिया यार।
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Cafu made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Gerrard. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's away.
यार
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Nedved. Maldini cuts out the pass.
फिर रुक गया।
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looking for options for movement. Cross to the back post. That's a decent clearance. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Nedved. Gerrard. It's Gerrard!
कहाँ जरूरत है आपको रॉन्ग फुटेड शॉट लेने की सर?
He did well there, held his run
सर आप
enough to ensure he
क्या
didn't
बोलूँ
stray
मैं अब
offside.
यार, कोई जल्दबाजी नहीं थी।
Probing pass.
नहीं
There to retrieve it. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any
क्या
means. The
किया जाए
intensity
साला?
levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break.
Final whistle today.
चोला कहाँ है?
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Gerard. Coming on to
Here's the
replace
start of the
him
second
is
half.
Number 6.
Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's a good run, that. Great timing. Cafu. Xabi
Oh,
Alonso.
nice.
Pass somewhat off target. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Roberto Carlos delivers. Yaya Toure! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yaya Toure clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long.
भाई पास भी नहीं पड़ा यार अब.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Very little to report
Gee.
from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goals.
ये तो नहीं होने वाला.
Oh, shooting chance!
ये तो नहीं होने वाला. यहाँ से तो नहीं होता गोल.
Without sophistication.
Change is coming, man. Young Son. What else? Okay.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 22, Roberto Carlos. Number 5, Ricardo Ferri. Coming on the field.
Why?
Number 13,
Zola.
Heung-min. Number 17, Seedorf. Number
Milan really
21,
can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Why?
That's
फिर
been
भी intercept कर दिया.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dink through. O'Shea. Tries to play it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he was alert to it.
छी भाई.
Can he get onto this?
भाग साले कोई नहीं इधर आके.
Seedorf goes on a charge down the left. And this is Son Heung-min. Good chance here! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, good read.
छी यार.
Read that really well and
Bad
That
game.
will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent
जेरार्ड
goal,
वाला
Peter,
मिस
with a
याद
good
रहेगा.
mix of action and
भाई
plenty of
6000 का
talking points,
ओपोनेंट.
and it ended with the right result in
भाई
my
मेरे
opinion.
ओपोनेंट की है ना रेटिंग देखना तुम बस. सब अच्छे ओपोनेंट मेरे को मिलेंगे. सब भगवान छाट छाट के दे रहा है एक एक. अब मैं क्या करता हूँ, इसको यहाँ कर देता हूँ. तू एसएस बन जा, तू यहाँ खेलेगा, तू यहाँ खेलेगा। Nice game, dude. It's dominate. Bro, it was you playing against me. I think I had read the name. GG, brother. GG. Bro, is your friend rich? Why? My friend is richy rich, man. Domin, bhai. Nice, bhai. It was a nice game. Only there is a regret that I missed a chance. That account must cost like 80k. Bro, look, another 3402 rated. Bro, he spent like more than 1 lakh rupees. Defensive. Tight marking on him. Bro, मैं तो जब मैंने ये अकाउंट देखा था मैं कंफ्यूज हो गया, मतलब पूरा ही ख़त्म दिमाग कि मैं किसको खिलाऊं टीम में। भाई अभी तो तुमको दिखाता हूँ मैं, अभी तो कितने ही प्लेयर पड़े हैं, मतलब क्या ही बोलूँ मैं उसको। अभी भी वो खोल ही रहा है। He spent like more than 1 lakh. He already told me that. और भाई जोला तो उसको अभी मिला है। Does he has bullet? No. बुलेट नहीं है, रियो फर्डिनांड नहीं है, और कोई अच्छा जीके नहीं है, बस ये कमी है। बाकी भाई इतने हैं पूछो मत। देखना अभी तो एक मैच खत्म करके फिर दिखाता हूँ मैं तुमको।
It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play.
It's Eto'o! Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true.
Oh, that's
Bye.
and the whistle's gone.
Red.
It's not taken
और
him long.
yellow.
That's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a
It's a goal.
dangerous position in the opening minutes.
I really think it will ball. He's going in. I told you. It was going in. I tried your formation. I just chosen one. Bye. Congratulations, bye.
And it's Messi. He's on it. Can he get away?
भाई पता नहीं क्या है, बीमारी हो रखी है यार सबको। अब वो
And here's Nedved.
भाई कहाँ खेल रहा है जेरार्ड को? मैं वहाँ दिया है, वो पोजीशन तो मैंने दिया ही नहीं हुआ है।
Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Berry. Oh, good-looking ball. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through?
यार
Red because he was under pressure.
इट कुड बी रेड, वहाँ पे भाई होता है, मेरे को मिलता है रेड, मेरे को पता है, इसीलिए मैंने बोला, मैंने कहा इट कुड बी ए रेड कार्ड.
Oh, nice touch. He's free. He has got space. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, what a mistake! He is through here. Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He can run onto that. And
इतना
that is
घटिया
expertly
पास
dealt
थोड़ी
with.
करूँगा यार.
That has not gone well. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pirlo. Now he's got space here. And this is Eto. Decent chance! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
भाई फिर क्लियर करूँगा.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
रोनाल्डो हेडर विन नहीं कर सकता.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Eto. Tries to
मेरे
play
बंदे
it
डिफेंड
through.
नहीं कर रहे. मेरा सुआरेज कुछ नहीं खेलेगा, उसका सुआरेज कुछ भी कर देगा.
And he's heaved it away.
अब यार कहाँ जरूरत है इतनी उछालने की.
And it's half time here. Very combative, competitive half.
भाई मैं
Just the
फ्रस्ट्रेट हो
one
रहा हूँ.
decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
वो कहाँ है? इसी पे पकड़ अब. अरे साला. तो भाई इस आईडी में जीके मिल जाए ना एक, बहुत प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो सकती है. जीके बहुत प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करता है.
Here we go again.
Well, I think
अरे
in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the
भाई उसका
balance of
स्मार्ट
your
असिस्ट
team.
चालू है क्या?
You want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
फिर से देखो.
Oh, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that
गिरा दे
killer
यार मेरे
ball.
बंदों को तो.
Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
भाई कंटिन्यू इंटरफेरेंस चल
And that
रही है.
interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. That's a cute ball.
भाई मारना.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
भाई फिर रोक दिया.
Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looking for options for movement. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Gerrard. Oh, he's found the finish!
भाई कोई तो बॉक्स में आओ.
It's an imaginative pass. Still no way
अभी
through. The defender
या
here is
टूरी.
resolute. Could move up a gear here. Oh, some tackle that. Well, that's a little loose. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Maldini. Nedved.
भाई मैन मार्किंग दे दी फिर भी नहीं रोक रहा.
He was quick to react. Gerrard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Skillfully cut out. He is so easy on the ball. And that has been clubbed away. And
Fuck.
quite a
This
game.
is fucking frustration.
Always on a knife edge until the very final whistle.
हम कहीं वापस
No
लेते हैं.
shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of
1159.
that.
GG.
I'm afraid to tell
Your
you that
reflections
GG
then,
brother,
James?
GG.
Well, the way the manager
TSK
has
madman.
lends itself to an almighty.
मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ यार. मुझे फॉर्मेशन चेंज ही करना पड़ेगा. वापस नया फॉर्मेशन बनाओ मन से. ये करते हैं. साला इसको CF पे ट्राई करता हूँ. ठीक है. और कोई बात नहीं. चिल 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 चिल. और कुछ कर भी तो नहीं सकता ना. एक और अच्छा प्लेयर. सब अच्छे प्लेयर है ना भाई. मेरी किस्मत में क्या है. मतलब इसके पास टैक्टिक्स है. हमारी टैक्टिक्स की लगी हुई बड़ी है अभी. ये अटैक तो करेगा बीच से. एक इसका लेफ्ट बैक आके आएगा. क्रिश भाई तुमने कौन सा फॉर्मेशन ट्राई किया था. मैं तो चेंज करता ही रहता हूँ कंटिन्यू.
So bring it
मैं
on.
तो स्टिक
Height,
नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ
expectation,
फॉर्मेशन
emotion.
पे.
The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
और भाई मैं अगर फ्रेंड मैच खेलूँ ना अभी मेरा इतना बढ़िया गेम चलेगा ना.
Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And the shot!
वाह साला.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper
पहली
there.
बार है.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Cruyff. That is ended up in no man's land.
क्यों.
Irwin. Rijkaard. Irwin. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Messi. And Messi!
मैसी तो जिंदगी में फिनिश नहीं कर पाएगा अब इसमें.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Saliba makes the interception. Messi. Searching passes played there. Still goalless. Musiala. And it's Musiala. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Dembele. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he shoots!
क्या ही गोल ये क्या था यार
How very smart. He just
कुछ
got it
भी
right.
किया मैंने
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Musiala. Oh, it's Dembele!
ये है भाई कुक
Game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking for the run, and he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Musiala. Now it's Dembele. Nedved. And claimed it back swiftly.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's O'Shea. Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
that is
To see
beautiful
it unfold as succinctly as that,
आजा बजाओ
it's
Messi
telepathic.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Minutes has been indicated.
Mosquera. Passes short and sharp. It's Dembele! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
where is
I
my
think it was one of
defense
those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so
New
he
Dembele.
knew where everything was.
And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that.
ये तो इनका combination change
in
करना
the
पड़ेगा
first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very
ठीक
little
है
in it. The score at
New
half-time
chemical.
is 2-1.
newest chemical sorry
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Here we go again.
Coming on the field is number 13, Son Heung-min.
Nicely weighted ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Irwin. Nicely aimed pass. Musiala. Musiala going face to face with his great rival. He has found the way
हो
through.
गया shit
And he's there to get it away.
he's also a YouTuber oh nice is he streaming right now
Does have an assist to his name. And this is Dembele! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
substitutions taking place.
I think he's gonna score this header.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long.
Ure
So
na.
they're running a fine line now.
No way, no.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Cruyff is behind this one. And this an opportunity to pull level. Cruyff! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Bellingham. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
ये क्या है यार?
The pass is intercepted. And he's had a hit!
आ गया सामने.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
75 minutes played. Irwin goes on a charge down the left. Irwin. No way he was going to be out-muscled.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Gerrard. Oh, he's bustling through here.
क्यों यार?
Mosquera did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? It's been slipped through. Central Min is flagged offside.
मुझे लगा अब निकलेगा,
This
अब
usually
निकलेगा,
is
अब
the
निकलेगा.
time teams go into conservation mode.
Irwin. Played in by Irwin.
No, no, no,
Climbs
no.
up big. It's loose and there's a race for the
Been
ball.
indicated.
फिर से नहीं.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played.
अरे
Well stopped.
माँ.
Now this is a potential flashpoint and the referee has his
क्या
hands full.
होगा?
Look, Peter, what they need now
जाने
are
क्या
cool heads
होगा?
and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Can he finish?
Expected
He has
that.
kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
अरे यार.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
I need tall guy. I don't want to lose this, please.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Roberto Carlos.
चलो.
Number 24, Nedved. Number 18, Gerrard. Coming on the field, number 11, substitution.
And that will be it.
YT Niloy eFootball.
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. The end of the game.
आरने total of
Reflections. That
30,000
is a
league points.
superb
League
win.
game
This
खेला
is one of
बहुत.
those games where the
GG
result
brother.
justifies
I'd just like to read out
whatever
the
means.
Niloy eFootball. No, he is not live. ब्रदर क्रिश भाई देखो आ जाओ फ्रेंडली करते हैं एक ऑन करो तुम जल्दी तो ये क्या है तुम देखो तबाही I need one CF please. You need one? Take two if you can. एक तो इमाम दे देता है यार कोड 19082915 क्रिश भाई का F2 अकाउंट लेफ्ट बैक इज कमिंग राइट बैक पॉज करना पड़ेगा
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm pretty Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar
क्या
figure of
बांग्लादेश
Jim
कुत्ता
Begley.
चूती है
Well,
हाँ
thank you
भाई
very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
मैं क्या कर रहा था हाँ
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
Robson skims one in. That's really well cleared. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a promising position,
मैं तो क्लियर मारूंगा
and he's there to belt it away.
अंदर तो आने नहीं दूंगा अरे ना
Oh, he takes a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Chiellini. Neither side yet able to find the net. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
नहीं
Rijkaard. Robson. Seedorf demonstrating his defensive quality there. Mateus. No way through. Can he get on the end of this? Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Looking for a runner. That looks a good ball through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go.
यहाँ किसको दे दिया यार
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi.
अरे
Well played, well sorted out.
चीप है मेसी
Zanetti. To Guardiola. Oh, good read.
फिर
That
से
was
नहीं
well played, well stopped.
A heavy challenge. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Can he finish? Yes!
मुझे पता चल गया कि तुम है ना
Breakthrough.
लो पास रोकोगे इसलिए ये
Stylish in
दिया
the
मैंने
extreme. A delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The
अब
way
गेम
he
खुलेगा
cut it so
क्योंकि तुमने गोल
perfectly.
खा
I
लिया
think he's even
ये
managed to
देखो
surprise himself, Peter.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects. Robson!
ओहो
Robson! Absolutely terrific!
रॉबसन की पोजीशन कहाँ है भाई सेंटर फॉरवर्ड के पीछे खेल रहा है
They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The
There will be
manager will
1
be
minute
absolutely
added time.
delighted with such a response.
He has a look up.
एक्सपेक्टेड था ये.
Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
This is a
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Blue hat kindly make his way to the information center.
And so we're off again. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. It's net!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. And he's heaved it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Saliba gets across to intercept that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Torres. Zanetti. Nice control. Robson. That's tidy. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball.
भाई इतनी अच्छी पोजीशनिंग कोई कैसे ले सकता है यार?
Mateus plays it in low. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
मारो यार मेरे को.
And here's Torres. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Robson. Played into space. And this is Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gerrard. Out to the left it goes. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can.
यार.
That is good strength. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Seedorf. And here's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Seedorf. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mateus. Mateus ploughing through the middle. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's a promising build-up. This plenty of really nice
यार
passing.
मेसी यार चूतिया साला.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Mateus out towards the flank. Shot could be on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
ये पास मैंने यहाँ दिया ही नहीं यार.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Zanetti. And it's Guardiola. 90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
For information on our shuttle bus
Well,
service.
fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
ये करके देखते हैं. क्रिएटिविटी बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाएगी.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Coming on the field. Number 13.
No, it's Inzaghi. He's got away.
Number 3.
गोल.
Chance!
क्लियर गोल.
Yes!
बंदे सो रहे हैं.
Done it! Late in the day! This could well be it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen.
And he shoots!
भाई.
Beat the keeper, but hit the post. Tonali. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti. Zanetti goes on a charge down the left. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looks a smashing ball. And a chance! Oh, that could cost them.
मैं
Sonny
करूं
really looked
जल्दबाजी.
to that, didn't he? Probably a little too much.
मुड़
to be
के
honest.
धीरे से देना था.
Corner number 3 coming up. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Cruyff.
यार.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
दो चांस मिस.
That's it for the first period of extra time.
In the areas shown on this map.
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
सब्स्टिट्यूशन लाने ही पड़ेंगे हम सारे के सारे. ये क्या हुआ है? जोलो चिप्स.
substitution on the field. Number 24, Nedved. Number
Is there to be
9,
drama in these
Johan
final
Cruyff.
15 minutes?
Number 18,
This
Gerrard.
has been enthralling.
Number 20,
So what do the last 15 minutes have left?
Coming on the field, number 15, Mateo.
Inzaghi.
Number 6,
Oh, outsmarting him this time.
number 7, Bellingham.
And this is Inzaghi.
Number 11,
Inzaghi!
Bonucci.
It's
Boy.
loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's definitely not his best. Looking for options for movement. That looks a cracking ball. He's having a shot! It's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is quite a battle. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lovely bit of skill. Looking to play him in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bellingham. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
भाई
And
यार
it is going to penalties.
ये निकल गया था.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
120
भाई मैं
minutes of
पेनल्टी
action
से
have
बहुत
taken their
बेकार हूँ.
toll, but have proved inconclusive. And now this is could really do with scoring the first
Zola.
penalty.
जोला तो मेरा प्लेयर है.
And he's found the net.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Inzaghi steps up for his penalty.
Yeah, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
भाई मेरा फर्स्ट इंस्टिंक्ट था कि तुम उधर ही जाओगे.
Messi is the man who's second in line. Denied! He's
और ये भी
made the
पता था कि ये
save.
रुकने वाली है साला.
I suspect a change of
मैं जो
mind
गेस
could
कर
have been
रहा
the
हूँ
problem then.
हो रहा है.
Olise is second man up.
I
ये
thought he
देखो
did really well to hold his nerve
साला
and score that
उधर
penalty.
किया हुआ नहीं.
So this one to restore parity.
ये भी रुकेगी.
Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Raul is third in line.
अरे
Totally
माँ
nailed that
मैं
penalty,
क्या
picked the
कर रहा
spot,
हूँ.
didn't change.
मेरा फर्स्ट इंस्टिंक्ट इतना सही जाता है.
This then to level matters.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
अब ये किधर जाएगा.
Tonali is the fourth man to step forward for
सीधी
them.
नहीं मार रहा ये.
Big
मैंने कहा ना सीधी नहीं मार
character,
रहा ये.
big moment, big save. Seedorf is the last of 5 scheduled takers.
मुझे लगता है भाई सीधा खड़ा रहेगा. उरे
Great stop.
ये मार
And the
रोक दी ये
keeper
भी.
punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outsteered him there, which gave him the
पूरा
edge.
प्रेशर मुझ पे.
Casillas must save it.
एक्सपेक्टेड सीधी.
The
अच्छी
an all-engine
यार
heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
भाई 194 ही कैसे अभी
Oh,
तक?
this is so tough on
194
the penalty
021
taker as the heroes
और पुश
celebrate.
मारो तुम,
Right now,
हो
it's
जाएगा तुम्हारा। तुम अंडर 10 के प्लेयर हो खुला, मैं कहता हूँ। जी जी, एक और करें, छोटा करते हैं इस बार, क्यों मेरे को काम होगा फिर बाद में। 4 बजे तक स्ट्रीम करूँगा, फिर जाऊँगा खेलने। आज संडे है, क्रिकेट खेल के आऊँगा आज। पॉसिबली क्रिकेट है, फिर या पता वॉलीबॉल खेलने हम। शाबाश।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and
फिर हो
decibels
गया।
both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. I think in Christian
एक
Abbiati,
मिनट।
you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah. Oh, on the international scene, he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
What he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great shot stopper, very decisive and quick in one-on-ones, and just an excellent all-round command of the penalty box.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's ambitious. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
यार
He
ये
won't be happy with that one. So it is still 0-0. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chiellini. Guardiola. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get onto this? Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's good play. Robson. Cristiano Ronaldo.
भाई सब रुक जाते हैं क्या यार इस स्ट्राइकर से?
Oh, played through for the wide man. Cruyff. Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf. This is Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Ronaldo. Hits out brilliantly. We expected better. It's Cruyff.
भाई मारो यार.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and that is expertly dealt with. Nedved. And it's Messi.
भाग ले भाई, खड़ा है यार.
And that is going to be the
सेंटर
final
फॉरवर्ड का
action
काम
of the
क्या होता
first
है?
half.
कुत्ते की तरह भागना होता है आगे.
So we go in at
ये
half-time
भागते
with
नहीं हैं.
both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second
And
half
a quick
brings.
announcement for the benefit of anybody who is
After
found
45
themselves
minutes,
a
it
little
is
lost
still
today.
goalless.
Please look
A
at the
change
screen for
perhaps
information
after
on how to
half-time.
find your way around this stadium.
There's the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Seedorf did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party
भाग
overly
ले
willing to
यार.
compromise. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Seedorf. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is ended up in no man's land.
हे
Rijkaard
भगवान.
did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Robson looking for the run. It's played through for him. He has found the way through. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there.
पास तो
really.
गलत खेल
Just
दिया
too
मैंने.
many bodies in the way, Pete.
यहाँ तो दिया ही नहीं था.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
इससे ज़्यादा तो क्या किया जाए अब? सब्स्टिट्यूशन किया जाए. Son Heung-min.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Guardiola. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Zanetti. Passes short and sharp. Plenty to aim at here.
भाई क्या गन लोड हो रही है यार.
Nicely aimed pass. Played out wide. Nice sequence of passes this. Guardiola. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
नहीं यार, मैं सोचा जोला के पास बॉल है.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
देखते हैं क्या होता.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Nedved.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Number 15, Mateus. Number 18,
Dunk.
Gerard. Substitution
Howson.
in progress.
Rodri. Howson. Dunk. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
यार
Seedorf demonstrating his defensive quality there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Referee has just said play on. Oh, super find.
ये क्या था?
Tonali conjures time and space where few can.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
ये क्या था?
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly.
We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Or behaving in an inappropriate manner.
Halfway through extra time and still we are deadlocked. Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here?
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Toure.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Coming on the field.
105 minutes of football and it is still goalless. It is going to come down to one moment. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quality ball.
हाँ,
Abiati
yeah,
getting
yeah.
this one clear. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Passing nice and neat. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul. Berbatov.
No.
It's come back out to him.
Not again.
Save the best for last.
यार अब क्या कर दिया यार?
But even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Pass Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead. And
क्यों
that is that.
इतना
So in
गंदा
the
क्यों
end, one
खेल
goal
रहा है ये
did it.
फॉर्मेशन?
An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on
भाई
and win
तुमने
it,
मेरे
but neither was able
को
to
क्यों
add to the scoreline in
मुझे
the
ही
end.
क्यों पकड़ा आज?
Please be reminded that
How do
drinking
you look
is
back on
only
the game
allowed
then,
in the
Jim?
areas
Well,
shown
the
on the
surprise
screen.
for me.
मुझे इसका कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा. जी ब्रो जी एंड लाइव एंडिंग राइट नाउ बिकॉज हमको जाना है खेलने.